Uh, when it comes to the missing master,
Demyx is secretly the Master of Masters.
I will laugh my ass off.
If Demyx ends up secretly being the Master of Masters, purely from sheer incompetence, he looks like pure incompetence, but he's actually the Master of Masters. That'd be the greatest fucking twist ever, purely for the hilarity of it all.
I mean, I'll be honest. When it comes, there were theories around Demyx being the Master of Masters.
So I'm not a crazy person.
I mean, we know next to nothing about the Master outside of the fact that he's a little bit of an asshole for what he did to Ava and what he did to,
literally every one of the other Masters.
every one of the other Masters. Like, he knew what the fuck was going to happen. He just let it fucking happen.
Yeah. He very much went with the flow of the world, huh?
Yeah, because, I had this conversation during Dream Drop when it came to the Master's gaze. Yeah, po-ho, a pirate's life for me. Can I just say the one thing I'm sad about with this world that they don't have? They don't have my favorite bit from the movie. 4 of you tried to kill me. Oh, no, 3 of you tried to kill me. 1 of you succeeded. And then that end followed by, you were trying to kill me. You were trying to kill me. Did anyone save me just because they missed me? The monkey raises his hand. I'm going with him. Yo-ho. I don't think they can because of the fact they got in trouble for that small speck of blood on the coin in Kingdom Hearts 2. Not from Square Enix, but like they got rated like E10 or some shit for it. So they just don't want to deal with it.
And none of us blame them for it. You don't mess around with the ESRB.
Yeah. Like,
They're
give you an
just
idea.
as bad as an Offia.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 was T-rated because of a drop of blood.
Singular drop of blood. It's for teenagers at least.
The remix of 1.5 and 2.5 is E10 for fantasy violence, mild blood, a singular drop, and the alcohol.
Yep.
The only bit of alcohol is not even stated to be alcohol. It does not. It's just a bottle. Also, I like the fact that Sora gets a pirate outfit now.
Where else?
Because seriously, he should have had one to begin with.
Yeah.
Oh, Island Boy.
I actually really like this because like you even have this. You got the smudge marks and everything. The edge of the world.
We're running out of sea, sir. Hey, we're running out of sea. Oh. Running.
I love how it takes. Ah, yes, running out. What?
Hard to starboard. But there's no time, Captain.
We love these goobers.
We love these goobers. So, I remember we also had this conversation back when, I first fought, the fucking final boss of the DLC. The fact that, the KH4 style for Sora, we had the realization that it's not a full style change, it's the fact that it's the world's order, it's how he looks there.
Yeah.
Because, we see it somewhat in that fight, that his textures are more toned down compared to the other worlds.
Yeah, he's got more browns.
He looks like a Satoshi.
He does.
He does. The outfit actually looks fine, though. I do think the clothes look good. They look like, actually, I believe they are based off of a sketch Nomura did for a joint cooperation with a fashion company a while back.
Which, you know, that tracks.
Tracks. I am just happy Nomura's out of his belt buckle phase.
Where'd we end up?
Oh, don't
this
worry.
time?
He'll go back.
I had this conversation with during, I think it was 3D. We were talking about my favorite Sora outfit. I kind of like pieces of the Kingdom Hearts 2 and Kingdom Hearts 3 outfit, respectively. I like the top of Kingdom Hearts 3, the gloves of 2, and the pants of 3. I don't like the numerous belt buckles and patches. I mean, the detached pouches on 2s. I fucking love this scene in both versions. The Black Pearl sailing off into the distance with the sea of fucking crabs.
All comes from and returns to Crab.
I can... Oh, the Wisdom variant of Dream Drop Distance from Smash Bros. I could see it. Favorite introduction to a party member?
Hi, Sora.
There, Sora.
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
Has to stop, turn around. Captain.
Captain.
Jack Sparrow.
Sure is.
My ship is sailing away on a sea of crabs, but I have to correct you.
Oh,
Belay that! Ship absconding!
huh?
Help me catch the pearl before she gets away!
I love Jack. Jack Sparrow is one of my favorite Disney characters.
Mm-hmm.
And most of it was apparently ad-libbed by Jack.
Yeah.
Man came on set knowing how the fuck to be a pirate.
We better get rid of him quick.
We stand Johnny in this house.
Yeah. Disney did him dirty. This whole sequence, though, in the actual film is fucking amazing. Just Jack going insane with the 4 or 5 other Jacks.
Here comes some more.
Get away, you barnacles!
So long.
You know what? Nope. Not using Happy Gear.
Heal.
I gotta catch the pearl before it gets away!
That's who's doing this.
No one said you could use my ship!
There.
Now, these feel like normal Heartless variants of the big one from Kingdom Hearts 2.
A little bit, yeah.
And I kind of like them. Also, I love this world's battle theme. Oh, fun fact, did you know, oh, I'm feeling bad forgetting her name, the composer.
We got this.
Yoko Shimomura?
Yeah, Shinomura won, she won an award.
Good.
She won a
She deserves-
BAFTA. Yeah, she won a BAFTA. I think it was for Kingdom Hearts. I have to double check. I'm assuming it's either Kingdom Hearts or it's the Mario and Luigi games. Honestly, her work is like severely deserves more credit in those games.
Okay, let's...
I just saw an article that she won the award. I didn't get to read the details.
Heal. So long. Back off.
I mean, she got a Lifetime Achievement Award at the 2024 Game Developers Choice Awards.
That might have been when she... Give me a second. She's to be honored with a BAFTA fellowship. My fault.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot she also did some for Xenoblade.
She's also done works on various anime as well.
Yeah. She's a really good composer. I love fucking Gibbs' face just looking at the ship come over with Jack on the fucking crow's nest. Like, how are we gonna find him? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I love Jack. I love him.
Jack! Mr. Gibbs!
18 more days. 18 more days.
Able to account for your actions, then.
Sir?
There's been a
I really
perpetual
want
virulent
to
lack of
see
discipline upon my vessel.
if
Why?
Clea Obscure can live up to the hype.
I hope it
You're
can.
in Davy Jones' locker.
I really hope it can live up to the hype.
Sir, you're in Davy Jones' locker.
Davy Jones' locker?
I know that.
I know that. I do like how they even capture some of his mannerisms in this one, like the eye twitches and everything.
Yeah.
I'm in Davy Jones' locker. Assuredly.
Jack Sparrow.
Also, it should be no surprise whatsoever that Shimomura-san's
Hector!
favorite
It's been too
composition
long, hasn't it?
is Dearly Beloved.
Of course. I mean, how many times did they fucking use that song?
Shot me.
There's also the beautiful use of it in
Sora.
yeah, no, it's a well, no, actually, because remember, if you go over the edge of the world, you'll end up in Davy Jones' locker.
Will. Elizabeth.
So
No,
it's more a
even if-
matter of
He crossed over without dying.
those idiots just kept sailing straight forward instead of being able to stop.
Yeah. Because that was the whole point of them getting into the locker is easy.
Where exactly is
Getting out.
It's hard.
What's all this about a
Jack's in here if I remember correctly because he's cursed.
Jack neglected to repay a certain debt to Jones.
Yeah.
So Jones sent the Kraken to devour Jack.
Oh no, all good. All good. It's been a while since I've seen it. The main thing is Pirates 3 has a lot of moving pieces. That's why they don't use a lot of its plot for this.
We've got
Outside the
beyond-
opening and closing of the game. I mean, the world. Because there's a lot of, like, deals going on.
His fate.
Tia Dolma. Out and about, eh? You had an agreeable sense of the macabre to any delirium.
He thinks we're a hallucination.
Complete with these three masqueraders.
Jack, this is real. We're here. We've come to rescue you.
I like, no matter which version, he doubts Elizabeth saying that.
That's fair.
Because Elizabeth's the reason he's here.
That as I possess a ship and you don't, you're the ones in need of rescuing. And I'm not sure as I'm in the mood.
Jack! Cutler Beckett has the heart of Davy Jones. He controls the flying.
But I'm gonna pause real quick. So, the whole point of the third movie is at the end of the second one, Jack is killed. Jack is put in this purgatory state because he owes a debt still to Davy Jones. So it's a punishment. And then the rest of the crew needs to find a way to get to him. So they find out you can get to the locker without dying by sailing off the edge of the world.
He's taking over the seas.
And he must be stopped. The brethren caught his cowed.
It also doesn't help that
Leave you
the
people alone
balance
just a minute,
of
no
life
one
and death is completely
Everything's gone to pot.
fucked in this world. And yeah, no, I agree. The graphics for the
Lost. What's
they
going
earned
on?
a lot of praise for the graphics of Kingdom Hearts 3. The original Toy Story team complimented them for how Toy Box looked.
Oh.
I like how Donald is very passionate about that.
Listen, Jack. The world
'Cause-
needs you back something
Correct me
fierce.
wrong, did Donald used to be a sailor?
Why should I sail with any of you? 4 of you have tried to annihilate
Yeah, like
We're on your side.
Donald's actual outfit is just a sailor suit.
I never could have caught the pill without you. Sora, Donald, Goofy, you're hired.
Yes.
Now,
Yes.
He's well known for being like just a sailor in general. He also lives in a houseboat, depending on the canon.
Yeah.
Dolma, you're in.
I do love you're in.
Gibbs, you can come.
Gibbs, you can come.
Weigh anchor all hands.
Just
Prepare
fuck
to-
everyone else. Except the issue, the compass doesn't work.
Jack. Which way you go?
And they have the fucking map. This is a true Pirates Alliance. It is just out of necessity.
Right then, Mr.
If Jack could have it his way, he'd
Tell
be
me.
saying, "Screw all you people."
He does in the movie. Tries to.
See that island
The immediate moment when they get back, they all pull out pistols, but the issue is they're all waterlogged because they're fucking flintlock.
Aye,
Yep.
aye.
Okay, so unironically, I actually do like this ship controls. I think it's better than what Ubisoft put out with fucking Skull and Bones.
Well, I mean, that's not really trying hard.
That's not trying. They were outdone by a fucking meme of a game, and that
Yeah.
is me talking about Yakuza.
I need to get back to that game.
Majima's Pirate Adventure.
Atlas on those ships.
Yes.
ready the cannons.
Get 'em.
I don't remember playing down the Mozzie stairs. Does that just make
Oh god, the Pearl is so good. I'm gonna miss you. Though it is funny, what ship they give Sora, or at least name-wise.
So, we do have a destination, right?
I can't tell anymore.
Well, that's a whole thing in itself.
And I'll talk about it when we get to his ship. Yeah. Jack is just making it up as he goes along. So, what he normally does.
Yeah. He's literally just that song, "Make It Up As I Go."
No, I'll talk about it now. The ship is called the Leviathan,
Jack Sparrow, and you'll soon be sharing
which
in
fits
that
because
Davy
Leviathan
Jones.
is a Final
The guy
Fantasy
Will
summon.
mentioned?
It's a very
Who
common
he is,
summon in the
anyway?
Final Fantasy
And
series.
what did Jack
Not to
ever
mention
do
just one of the most
Hey,
notable
you
sea
don't know who
monsters
David
in
Jones
any
is?
kind of
and you say you
human-made
belong to
mythos.
sea.
D- let's put it this way. We're from another sea.
Yeah. It is.
I
It
know
also does
how
say something that Tia Delma can tell
Jack
Sora,
and
Donald, and
Davy
Goofy
Jones
are not
fates
from this
be
world.
intertwined.
Yeah, that means a lot when
Yours,
somebody actually
who is
knows
Jack's
who the
precious
fuck
pearl
Sora,
of the
Donald, and
depths
Goofy
and
are.
make Jack
Yeah,
captain
'cause
for
King
13
Triton knew.
years. In
It's
exchange, Jack
at least we can
promised
take
to
from
give
King
Jones his
Triton.
soul as payment.
Certain key
After
figures
13
in the
years
world
pass,
know about the world order and the
and
fact that
Jack
there are many other
failed to
worlds.
return.
That was honestly like the most interesting
So
part, and
Jones,
not
he
many
sent the Kraken
characters
to devour
seem to know.
Jack,
So
taking
when
him
other
and the
characters
pearl back
appear and they
to the
know, that's
Yeah.
what makes it really intriguing.
It seems to be characters who serve certain roles, because Triton being the king of the seas, Tia Delma, Scrooge Scrooge knows because Scrooge is already a world traveler, like the king.
Yeah, because he's an adventurer.
Tia,
It is lore accurate.
yeah, Tia Delma, just because it's not really something they talk about in the game, she's Calypso.
I ain't scared.
She is a sea goddess, actually the wife of Davy Jones.
That be rare. Most men, them run for land at the mention of the Kraken. Not you. But Jack be scared. He want to be
If I remember
free of
correctly, because it has been a while since I've watched the
Jones.
Pirates movies,
That's
the whole reason they're in this mess is the Jack broke the rules of not Jack, Davy broke the rules of being the captain of the Dutchman.
It cause him was too much to live with, but not enough to cause him to die.
Which
And what part of him is that?
his heart.
Him heart.
Davy Jones, if I remember correctly, the Curse of the Dutchman is you have to spend 364 days ferrying the souls of the damned, of the dead at sea to the underworld, and you get 1 day a year on shore.
Not even my finest replica can claim that achievement. The secret must be in that box. I
The
have
funny
to know
thing,
what mysteries
oh
it
god,
contains.
it is kind of funny that this world also sets a precedent for what Kingdom Hearts considers a quote-unquote
Put a leash on that
heart.
runaway curiosity.
Like the hearts that we see that the Heartless take is more yeah, no, it's a similar legend.
As I was recompleted, if not to affirm intellectual prowess and invest.
Davy Jones serves the same role as
Every stride
Chiron, I think it is, who's the ferryman of the underworld.
all of us.
I always kind of get the two names mixed up, which is because they're spelled very similarly.
Khan.
The ferryman, they're both ferrymen to the underworld, so they serve the same role. The only difference is Davy, the one day on
Davy Jones is specifically for pirates.
The one day on land thing was for the movies, but it's to create a parallel to Turner and Jack's story.
He's good at wrapping you around his little finger. Always has been.
I had a mod I was tempted to leave on that turns all of Luxor's cards into Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Ansem the Wise refused to nurture my talents.
Yeah.
So I cast my lot with Semblance.
Why didn't you?
Because back when I downloaded these mods, an update happened between that. I got them all working, I just forgot to reinstall that one.
In the slightest.
It would just take me a second, I still have the file.
Complete the perfect human vessel.
Still
That's all well and
Still
good.
can't get over the
But I know
fucking
this
threat
world
that
better
Alex
than
Lee
you.
made to the fan
Kindly
base.
stay out of the way.
Oh, of course. Considering those pests have shown
Sorry,
up,
but like,
I
I-
hardly get anything done.
I'm just brain rotted.
I
That's
already
all.
know what to do
I've
when
watched
I think it's
Beboo,
very
I-
funny.
Then
I
you
think-
can resume
I just think it's
studies,
very funny for a guy to be hounded so much by
That's my boy.
members of a fan base that he just
Wakey,
goes,
wakey.
If you don't stop, I will seriously just say, wakey, wakey.
And that whole bit just, wakey, wakey. No! Erect.
Correct.
Oh, rise. Yes! Yes! Bitch! Okay, I'm kind of sad. So there's a couple... I get why it's because they're hard to show, but there's a couple bits that I wish they showed for the movie of this. The way they did this was... Jack's looking at the map, and the implication to get out is when the sun sets, like when the sun meets the edge of the world, you have to flip the ship, so you have to capsize it. Jack realizes and starts running back and
Jack.
forth.
You could have warned us.
Yeah, everything went topsy-turvy and upsy-downsy.
Well, at least we're back in the land of the living.
Never fear. All according to plan.
But that be no reason to rest easy.
A ship!
I've never seen one like that.
Heartless!
Raging Vulture. Also, by the way, this is also a really cool fight just because of the fact... I didn't think dogfight was something we needed in Kingdom Hearts.
With those fiends again.
Don't
And yet,
impugn
here we
me.
are.
Why would I conspire with them?
Also, appreciate the nod to canon that Barbossa allied with the Heartless in the last game.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Calypso just whispered something in Sora's ear. Whenever Tia whispers something in your ear, it is either a blessing or a curse.
I sure
Let's
do
find
wish
out
we could
which
go.
it was for Sora.
If she likes you, it's gonna be a blessing. If she hates you, it's gonna be a curse. Barbossa's under both.
We can!
And if that isn't the most Barbossa thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, essentially, until their contract is fulfilled,
Goofy!
Marluxia does it to cast
I'll handle the
Doom.
Heartless.
Yeah. It's just something that you don't want happening to
Yeah.
you if you are being associated with somebody on that kind of power level.
Yeah.
I really should does it for Death Curse because Shinigami should.
I also really like the, I like this world, overall this world's textures and visuals more than the Kingdom Hearts 2 versions. The other ones just felt a little too gritty, if that made sense. Here, the muted, they, instead of like, you know, going with the grittier tone, they just muted the colors a little bit. And it feels a little bit better.
Yeah.
Mine!
The big one's still firing at the ship.
Yeah! Oh my fucking god, I hated this fight in critical mode. This and the Monsteropolis fight nearly drove me insane. Essentially, in critical mode, this whole sequence, you have to perfect it.
Boss itself just in general reminds me of the other gigantic dragon-esque Heartless that we fought throughout the series.
You mean like the one in Land of Dragons?
One in Land of Dragons, the one in Neverland during Days.
I forgot about that one, I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, the Emperor of the Sky was annoying. But it definitely gives off vibes.
It feels like it's the same body, but like just different parts are attached to it.
Oh yes. To hell with the ruler of the sky. That boss was so annoying.
Mostly because Days does not have good aerial combat in any way, shape, or form.
No, it was not designed for it in mind, and it shows. It shows so badly. It's why, I'm pretty sure that's why Neverland doesn't appear in Recoded.
Because it's like, okay, though, let's not do this again.
Now, hear me out, though. Hear me out. Turn Neverland into a space shooter.
I could see it.
Turn it into a shmup. That's what it needs to be.
Just go full Yoko Taro and just say, fuck it, we're every genre now.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what made Recoded fun to me.
Recoded? Yeah, no, Recoded has a lot of fun stuff. I think Recoded... I'll be honest, I think Recoded gets a pretty bad rap. More than it deserves. Oh my fucking hell.
Yeah. Ugh. And heaven forbid you run out of magic charges or anything.
Yeah, that's why I have an actual disdain for 358. I really do not like its magic and item system.
Yeah, the magic system of Days is bad. Very, very bad.
I just needed a Heartless. The hit detection also was pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
Another air slide. I will be honest, this is just something I wonder. I'll kind of pick both your brains about this. Why do you think Days never got as bad of a rep as Recoded?
All right.
Mission mode.
I think it is just because of mission mode. I think mission mode is like the story.
Oh yeah, no. The story. Okay. Mission mode was a saving grace when it came to Days, because it was the first time that we had a multiplayer Kingdom Hearts game in any way, shape, or form.
And we had a very large cast to play with.
Yeah.
I want a Dynasty Warriors Kingdom Hearts game.
Where are the others?
Now, including the story, yeah, no. Days' story is just overall better for obvious reasons, because it's not just
rehash
a rehash of Kingdom Hearts. Okay, I don't...
Oh yeah, that had PvP, didn't it?
Yeah, I guess that counts. But for the Kingdom Hearts experience, I don't count that. Kingdom Hearts to me isn't a PvP game.
Also, here's the mindfuckery. Jack is on this ship right now while Jack is with us.
One which requires nothing from you but information.
Regarding the Brethren Court, no doubt. In exchange
Also,
for
fucking hell, this fucking graphical quality.
Yeah, no, it looks
Guarantee my freedom.
Basically just like the
Of
movie.
course. It's just good business.
Also, this is my favorite line in all of Pirates of the Caribbean, which is just, "You're mad! I had to be, otherwise this probably wouldn't work." Yeah, oh yeah, no, it's a CG cutscene. There's a couple pre-renders in this game, and I've been mentioning all of them. That's quite interesting where they use them. It's in areas where they don't want to render the whole environment, because it's just data they don't need to use. Or if it's saying that they need, there's a lot of moving pieces. An example is Let It Go, because you've got Elsa changing outfits mid-music sequence. It's just good business. But yeah, you have Elsa changing outfits in mid-music sequence, you have the building of the castle. There's a lot of stuff going on in that musical number.
Use that key to free me, Sora, and you have the most certain promise. All the power under sea you ever wish for, be yours.
Yeah, so
Free her how?
the deal she wants to strike with Sora is
What's wrong?
Diatama is she's under a curse. She cannot really use her true power without the Brethren Court's permission. But the Brethren Court is not high as fuck. They're not going to give it to her unless it's an emergency. The Keyblade being able to undo any lock would be able to free her. But she's saying this to Sora, who has no idea what the rules are for her. Oh yeah, just to catch you up, Chosen can also just be saving on memory. This is true. This is true. There's a lot of stuff going on here. There's a lot of effects, a lot of abilities, a lot of data. So ever been a point where the Keyblade didn't unlock something? Not that we know of. Keep in mind, Sora never really tries it too much outside of things that he really shouldn't be able to. At least according to, Xehanort in Birth by Sleep, the Keyblade by itself is not able to, unlock the heart, like, take a heart away from someone. That is something he did to gaslight, Hera. So I remember correctly, he says that to, Xigbar during, Birth by Sleep. Also, it's rare to have, like, good underwater combat, let's be honest. That and the fact that your magic changes underwater is pretty cool, too. Unless you count the Moogle chest. This is true. I think that was mostly just because of the fact that Moogle wouldn't let Sora use the Keyblade.
We haven't had underwater combat in Kingdom Hearts since Atlantica.
And this is so much...
OG Kingdom Hearts 1.
And this is...
Well, actually, no. No, I guess to a degree the Monstro fight... Not really.
In, what, 3D?
Not fighting Monstro itself, but fighting the, crab.
That was still above surface, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do like the fact that there's C variants of them. Like, Blizzard becomes a full-blown shotgun. Fire is the exact same. Arrow creates a little whirlpool. And Thunder is a ball of electricity until it hits them.
Mm-hmm.
And as per always, Thunder is one of the best spells. That's the thing I do like about the magic of this game, though. Thunder isn't the end-all be-all of all the spells. It's good, but the other spells serve roles and have, like, the environmental effects now. Arrow being able to use as a jump pad, being able to slide along the Blizzard Trail.
Bounce pad.
Bounce pads. Whee! Treasure. Ooh, I forgot that's down here. My first example of adamantite. But yeah, Chosen, just so you are aware of, I've had this rule. I have a bunch of mods already installed. Mostly just adding the critical and DLC abilities to Sora's natural kit. But, when I get to the Keyblade Graveyard, I'm going to turn off the... not turn off the stream. I'm going to turn off the game and add the Everything for Sale mod just so I can finish upgrading Keyblades. Just because I don't feel like flying around shooting fucking meteorites for Damascus and, fluorite and everything. If I was, my only thing was, if I was going to do the data fights, I'd turn it on to rebuy all my accessories and everything. But, because those data fights are fucking brutal. Like, I've done it once where I've upgraded multiple Keyblades. Back in my original... Because this is actually a repeat for me. I streamed Kingdom Hearts as a full series 4 years ago. And when I did that, as I was playing through the other games, I was going through on my own and playing Kingdom Hearts 3 on critical mode, so I'd have access to Oblivion. And that I played through on critical mode. I then played through again just so I could have Oblivion on non-critical mode for the DLC. The other reason I'm going to keep it on until after a certain fight in the Keyblade Graveyard. The reason we're replaying is because this was 4 years ago. I think it's safe to say, and you as my mod can attest to this, my channel's video quality has come leaps and bounds in those 4 years.
Yes. Yes, it has.
I used to have a very different setup, but now, like, I have capture cards, I have a better microphone, we have the model.
Yeah.
And, wow, this fucking Sora, like, sure, there's a treasure chest. This is obviously a trap. Full-on Fearin.
Now, all that's missing is Sora complaining about it being dark.
Okay, here's the thing. I kind of did something different. I streamed for the built-in Xbox stream to my computer to then stream it from OBS. Just because of the fact that the built-in console streams don't really have a lot of control for various layout stuff. The other thing is, ow, ow, ow! The other reason is, I don't think they do it for Kingdom Hearts, but it's back when I first started streaming, I streamed a bit from the built-in console integration, and, for example, Batman Arkham Knight doesn't let you stream the reveal of the Arkham Knight, apparently to this day. And I just didn't want to... I just don't feel like dealing with that anymore. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's why I stopped doing it. Okay, good thing I have withstand combo justifying its existence already. There's Thundaga. I just says I don't think I ever upgraded this. I forget where Arrow gets upgraded. I'm out of high potions, that's why. I'm confused, and then I realized, oh, I'm out. I'll have to buy some more when I get topside. The Ocean Heartbinder, which is the Heartbinder that lets us summon Ariel. No, I get it. Hey, stream from what you can. I have a bit of an outdated capture card myself, but, it has been, it's an old single channel capture card, and it works very well for what I use my capture cards for.
It's our very own ship.
You certain about that?
Huh? What? Jack?
Finders keepers.
How'd he get here so fast?
Mine. Savvy?
Jack, you already have the Black Pearl.
Aye. To which this ship holds no candle. But take what you can, mate. Now then, my ship has a captain, but it does appear I'm in need of a crew. Suppose you'll have to do. Don't dawdle. Climb aboard.
The Elgato.
Ready enough.
I only know it by rep.
Aren't
I
we
don't.
kind of trapped?
Now, Sora, I know you've made passage through straits far more dire than this. Just follow your heart's command.
Make way!
Now we're true pirates.
Defense!
Aye, the sea's yours to explore. Don't let this chance sail by, mates.
Fire!
Yeah, unsurprisingly, the Leviathan is currently much weaker than the Pearl.
Yes!
This ship is great.
I'll say.
She's got nothing on the Pearl, mate.
Gonna need some crab experience.
Let's see. Okay, I just got. Fact that it's crabs, isn't it because of the level? Yes! Hence crab experience. Still less annoying to level than the ships in Assassin's Creed.
All must come from and return to crab, even the ships you ride on.
We all are going to evolve into crabs one day.
Sounds like a crappy time, yeah.
Look, 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 look. Even in the 41st millennium, do they use crabs?
That ship.
Nope, those are nobodies. And it's Nomura's favorite.
This time there's somebody aboard.
Isn't that...
Not the merry company I'd hoped for.
Holly!
God fucking damn it.
Black coat?
Of course.
Leaving it look sort to immediately call Parlay.
You back in the organization?
Yes. Surprising, isn't it, that they do me the honor? Never count your cards until they've all been dealt.
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
Come now. Are you really so unsophisticated that you decline a gentlemanly conversation?
What'd you say?
Sora, stand down. It's the code.
But the code is more of a set of
When
guidelines.
said pirate offers to confabulate.
Ah, yes. And how could I love games and contests without honoring the rules?
Makes sense.
Because only by winning fairly does victory have any savor at all.
But, of course, the code is actually more guidelines than rules. Speak your piece.
I am looking for a box. A chest, perhaps. You know the one.
Yes. Maybe. No, I know of a box. But said box is not a
Fucking-
box you want to trifle with, mate. Trust me.
I do love Jack, just like, yes,
wait,
maybe,
then.
no, I maybe?
And of what nature would this wager be?
What say we have a little race to that charming port town which you hold so dear?
Port Royal.
Yes. Whoever reaches it first is the victor. And the stakes? You tell me all about that chest.
Against what?
I will get you whatever it is you want.
God damn it, Jack.
Jack?
Then we have an accord.
Sora forgets Jack is a pirate.
Now, let us begin.
All hands, prepare to make sail.
But Jack!
Drop canvas.
Hey! Jack!
With a will, lads.
Jack, listen!
What?
Oh. You can't let him get his hands on that box. Do you really know whatever it is that he's looking for?
Let's just say there's a potential possibility.
I
he
kind of
was
find that dumb.
containing Davy Jones' heart. Does I have the foggiest notion why he
It
can't?
does matter if you win. Like, you do lose, if I remember correctly.
It is more black than blue, so yes.
Do you think it's the one?
One thing to note is that unlike his Kingdom Hearts 2 iteration, this version of Jack is not voiced by James Arnold Taylor, and is instead voiced by one Jared Butler.
We need to win this race.
He does a pretty good Johnny Depp impersonation.
Yeah.
Yeah, losing just gives you a game over screen. Okay, that's what I thought.
Of a pirate after all.
So you do have to win.
Let's see, what else has he voiced Jack in? Only in Pirates of the Caribbean media, of course, yeah. Okay, so he is the token voice for Jack when it comes to video game interpretations, seems.
Fair enough.
Because he has also voiced Jack in Pirates of the Caribbean Online.
I forget that exists.
As well as the At World's End game.
That I played. It's a bit ass, but it does have some good sword combat.
He also voiced Jack in Disney Infinity.
Another game I forget existed.
Yeah.
I think about it. This is the only world that... Yeah.
Oh. Only world that has the most mission failed game overs. Yeah.
Boss, you just killed a child.
Dun, 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 dun.
Good job.
Dun, dun, dun. But yeah, it seems like Jared Butler is just a vocal stand-in for Johnny, because he has also voiced Johnny's other characters in Disney Infinity. Obviously, Jack Sparrow being the more prominent character, that's more likely to happen.
Yeah.
But he also voiced the Mad Hatter and Tonto in Disney Infinity.
I forgot he played those roles, to be honest.
Yeah.
Good, another item slot. Now, here's the thing. I could spend time going around the smart thing.
Yeah, no, he even voices the he even voices Rango in the video game. So yeah, he's just
a Johnny Depp sound-alike.
Johnny Depp sound-alike for video games.
Now, I could go around and grind levels for the ship by grinding crabs. That would be the smart thing to do. That is not a smart thing, but I'm not a smart person.
The game isn't over until it's over.
Oh,
that's a rough way to go.
That's a rough way. I will say though, I do kind of want a Dynasty Warrior style Kingdom Hearts game. We've got a cast for it. Even just the Kingdom Hearts exclusive characters, we've got a fucking cast.
Yeah. Or it could end up just becoming a Final Fantasy Dynasty Warriors, like what happened with Dissidia. Because that is what happened with Dissidia.
Really? Like NT, or which one are you talking about?
No, in general, Dissidia was originally like going to be a Kingdom Hearts fighting game, but because Disney didn't want their characters fighting each other, that's how it became a Final Fantasy fighting game.
Lame! Disney, come on, have fun!
Give us back the original designs for Epic Mickey. No, actually don't. People hype those designs up way too much. Like, that was all concept art. It wasn't...
Even in the works.
Yeah. Like, I like the ideas, but I get why they decided against it.
They were a bit much.
It would have been cool, because, like, we need more meat. A little bit, yeah. But again, it would have been nice to see just that corruption of the Disney brand. It's the same reason that people like Runaway Brain, even though Disney itself tried to remove that movie from existence.
Meanwhile, Square Enix. Secret boss.
Let's make Julius a secret boss. That sounds like a great fucking idea.
Let's do this. Keep going, Sora.
Like, the weird thing is, I definitely saw that short,
Oh, I've seen it too.
but I don't remember where.
I saw it on YouTube.
I definitely did not see it on YouTube.
Yeah,
some part of me wants to say it was related to the House of Mouse, but I don't get why.
I don't think so. I don't think it was ever on House of Mouse.
Well, you gotta remember House of Villains was a whole
This is
thing
true.
that they tried doing.
Right, it was a special.
Yeah. I remember renting the DVD for that and loving that, just because of, like, it had a nice little story going on.
Yeah, Mickey is not allowed to die. Yeah, no. Blizzard Claws.
He is allowed to be an idiot, though. What happened?
Such as, just, why are you not allowed to mention... I can appreciate Yin Sid's like, no, you're not telling them about Aqua. Why? Sora. Well, not even just the plot, it's also because they're like, Sora would launch a half-baked rescue. Immediately after he learns about Aqua in the World of Darkness. I want to go rescue her.
He would immediately jump into the World of Darkness, half-cocked, and instantly die.
He tried it! There's a reason they are not telling him how to get there.
Like, I love Sora as a character. However, he's an idiot! And that's what we love about him.
Yeah. Sora isn't, like, here's the thing. Sora's the character archetype that doesn't really need to have, like, full-blown character development. It's more so, he's who he is around other people. He's honest, and he deals with the consequences of it.
Oh yes, no. 3D Sora is the dumbest he's ever been.
Yeah. Because, like, he explicitly keeps running into their trap, even when he starts to realize it's a trap, but he's just too stubborn to back off.
Yeah. Which is a great lesson in humility for Sora.
Yeah. The only reason he's still ignoring it somewhat is because of the fact he wants to specifically save Aqua. It's not to stop the organization. It's Aqua's in trouble.
Yeah.
Which is very much in character for him.
Yeah. Plus, you know, the other heart that's deep down in there.
Ben is still screaming like, we gotta do this!
I fucked up, I have to save my friends. I fucked up, I have to save my friends.
Yeah. I do think there is a bit of a common misunderstanding when it comes to characters, where it's believed every character needs to like have some sort of development and change, or it's just dealing with the consequences of the actions of the personalities they have. Sora is very much, instead of growing, he's who he is, and he has to live with the choices he makes.
Yeah.
And oh boy, does he have to live with those choices now.
The thing to note, like, on a character development stats, right? I think he should continually be this person that is first to sacrifice himself before sacrificing anyone else. Yeah. And it should piss people off.
They love Sora for it, but it also does get them angry.
Yeah, like, no, there's this whole thing with Kazuma Kiryu, the main protagonist of the Yakuza series. He is always the person that would sacrifice himself first in order to help others, when all they really, what they really want is just him to be there. They just need him. They don't care about all the other consequences that would come about him staying in their lives. They want him. They want their Kiryu. But he's too willing to sacrifice himself first before giving anyone the chance to talk him out of it.
Yeah.
It's a really big thing with Yakuza 6 in particular, because he makes one of the most horrible, boneheaded decisions.
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt really quick. I do hate this. Fucking Donald's face. Because Jack's just, like, told him where the fuck the box is, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Yeah, no, you continue on.
Yeah, no. Let's just say Kiryu makes a very selfish decision that, yes, is also selfless because he's trying to do it for the sake of a family member. However, he's not considering what it would do to others.
You knew he'd tell you where it was.
Also, yeah, as Chosen points out, Recoded states explicitly that he takes a problem and sucks it up. And yeah, Sora has that habit of he makes everyone's problem his own.
Yeah. And it's gonna end up getting him killed. It already has to a degree gotten him killed.
I'd say it's worse than getting him killed. We'll talk about it when we get to it. Mind you, no. The thing that made it worse for him was the fact that he couldn't... I've pointed out there are 3 worlds in particular that are very important to something. Sora doesn't develop, it's more so he grows and realizes something that he's had for a while.
Yeah.
And it's to do with a certain other character. And it's why...
And that, again, is another reason why I think him and Kiryu are surprisingly similar characters.
Because, I pointed out already with the other 2 worlds, he saw these 2 regain powers. Hercules iconically regained his power to save Meg. And Rapunzel, even after having her hair cut, was able to heal Flynn despite explicitly losing her powers afterwards.
Though, the lore of that is a little... Misleading.
It's mostly because, look, the lore part got very misleading because of the series. The movie didn't choose to explain it and left it open-ended as a, oh, true love power. Then the series like, we need lore!